Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today is learning UI/UX design, and today is learn a topics of UX research study plan template in a six-part is a script. First, as a what is the script? Script is also called as a decisions guide and is a structured list of the instruction, task, and as a follow up the question that the UX researchers is used during the usability study. And the script is ensured that as every participant is receive the same instruction and as a research sessions is remain the consistent and as a researcher is collect the reliables and as a comparables data and the studies stay focus on the answering the research question and think of the script as a roadmap for the usability test. And why is a script is important? As a script is help the researcher as understand what the user are trying to the accomplish and as a how the user is think while the completing the task and what the problems is user as face and what the users as like and dislike and whether the product is made the users as need and without a script as a different participant may as receive the different questions and making the result is less realizable as a relationship between the script research questions and as a KPIs and a script should as always be based on as a research question example as a how long does it take the user to complete a group coffee's order and second is what the challenges do the user has faced during the collaborative ordering and as a KPIs is example as a time on the task as a error rate and the conversation rate as to find and the task is in the script is help to collect the data to the answer and this the questions and as a measure this as a KPIs and components of the usability study script and first is a welcome and the introduction as a researcher is greet the participant and explain the purpose of the study example as a thank you for the participating in this the usability study and we are the testing the designs of the mobile applications and we are the evaluating the product and not you there are no rights or as a wrong the answer and second is a constant and as a permission as to give the researcher is asked for the permission to as a record of the sessions and explain how the data will be used example as with your the permission this the sessions will be recorded for as a research purpose only your as a information will remaining as a confidential and third is the background questions as this the question is held for the researcher is learn about the participant example as how often do you use the mobile app and have you used the seminars applications as before and what the device do you use the most as frequently anyone as a question as to give and as a fourth is a instruction as a participant are as asked to the complete a specific task using the prototypes example as create a new account and as a research for the product and the complete as a purchase and find the customer support information and the researchers is observe without helping unless necessary. And fifth is a follow-up questions is there as after each the task, and the researcher is asked about the participant experience, and example as was the task is easy and the difficult, and what the confused you, and what did you like about the design, and what would you improve. Six is a closing questions, and the researcher is gathers final feedbacks. Example as a overall, how was your the experience, and would you use this the product in as real life, and do you have any additional suggestions as to give. And seventh is the thank you and the incentives, as the session is end with the appreciations, and as any promises as incentive, and example as a thank you for your as a valuable feedbacks, and you sorry as your the insight will help improve the product. Example of a simple UX research script, and the introduction is hello, and thank you for the joining today's and usability study, and we are the testing the food ordering apps is a prototypes, and we want to understand how the easy to use. And the background questions is first is how often do you order food online, and second is which the food deliveries apps do you as currently use, and the task is open the app and the create a account, and research for the pizzas restaurant, and add the item to the cart, and as a complete and the checkout as a process. And follow-up question in example as which the task was as easiest, and which the task was as most difficult, and do you encounters any problems, and as a closing times as a thank you for the participating, and your feedback will help to us to improve the design. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon. Thank you so much guys to watch the videos.